today it's going to be a fun class because I'm going to teach you folkloric movements to dance Saeedy. So let's get started and get warmed up. So let's start rotating those wrists because we're going to work them out a lot. So we need to have them very warmed up for the movements. And outside and inside. Outside, inside. Let's start with those shoulders. To the back, back. And to the front, 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 and front, back, front, and right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, kick. Arms, up, down, up, down, up, down. And a little bit faster. And let's go. Saidi hip drop. Down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, up. Now kick. 1, 2, doom, doom, kick. 1, 2, doom, doom, kick. Down, up, double down, up, and down, up, double down, up, and down, up, double down, up, double down, up. Add a kick. 2, 1, 2, kick, and 1, 2, 1, 2, kick, and listen to double doom in the music. The other side. Slow down, up, double drop, up, and 1, 2, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, up. Add a kick. Down, up, double down, kick, and down, up, double down, kick. Front, back, front, I step, and sway to the front, and then step to the back, and sway to the back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Front, back, front, back. It looks like this. Good front, back, front, back. The other side. And basic. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and let's do half turns. 1 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and whole turn. Don't forget that spot. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Turn back. Front, back, front, back. Front, back, front, back, front, back. And back, front, back, and Hagala 1. One, 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 one. Faster. We Hagala 1 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's make sure we're shimming that hip. Back. And Hagala 2. Let's do a square. Hagala 1 again. And let's walk to the left. Left, left. And right. Right. Okay, so this is one of my favorite genres in Arab music because it is folkloric. Now, I'm gonna review with you what Saidi is. So Saidi is a folkloric styles of the High Egypt that it is the south of Egypt. It's called the Said, S-A-I-D. And this kind of dance, it is super rural. This area, it is very rural. So the music changes, right? It's not the same to dance an Oriental solo that is very stylized and all the dance is in releve, you know, very long steps. This genre is characterized because we do our movements very grounded. We jump, we skip, and we put a lot of energy into it and a lot of heart. It's a very fun dance. How can we distinguish this genre among the others? It is super easy. First of all, it has the Saidi rhythm, which is a 4/4 note rhythm. It is dum tak dum dum tak dum tak dum dum tak dum tak dum dum tak dum tak dum dum tak. Yes, and also it plays a wind instrument called the mizmar. The mizmar is a wind instrument that it is distinguished by its very shrieking sound. It also sounds like a bagpipe, and it could be very uncomfortable for some ears that we're not used to it. But it is also a sound that it used to be that people used to use it for the war. It used to be to call as a war call, and a lot of people are in love with this instrument and the sound of it, such as people that live in Egypt, right? So I'm gonna show you how it sounds, because when you listen to it, you're gonna be like, this is a Saidi. The mizmar was the instrument at the beginning, and now this is the rhythm, Saidi. Also, dancers use in Saidis canes, right? Canes started being part as a dance form when men used to use these canes as a fight weapon, right? But the fight weapon was not a cane, it was a longer stick made out of bamboo, and in Arab it is called tahtib. Tahtib was the name of the sticks that men use in Saidi. You're gonna see that when men dance, but for women use canes. So we want to make sure we are able and well trained to move the cane and dance at the same time. So I'm gonna use basic steps with you, but if you don't have a cane, you can use a broomstick. You know, you can unscrew it and only use the stick of the broomstick and use it as a cane, okay? But there are canes also made out of bamboo or other materials. I recommend that to begin with Saidi and dance with canes, you can find them on Amazon, very thin canes, because then it is very uncomfortable while you get used to it. It is very uncomfortable to your hands, but you're gonna get a little bit of blisters and that's it, nothing else is gonna happen. So let's start with some basic movements without spinning the cane. We're gonna use basic steps. Now, since this is a rhythm, a quarter note rhythm, all the basic steps enter right here. You can improvise with basic steps, okay? So we're gonna go down, up, yes? I go down and go up, and I'm gonna stretch my arm and bump my hip. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The other side. Now we have to learn to do whatever we do with our right hand with the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can use the cane like this and do front, back. Yes, front, back. We're gonna draw a big 8 in the front, taking the left part of the cane to the back and draw the 8, and the back side, draw the other part of the 8. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can make a square right here. Yes. Now there are some movements where the dancers put the cane in their head and do the basic step. Now the material of the cane, you can, like wrap it up with fabric that doesn't slide that easily. If not, you can put like a headband, sorry, you can put a headband on your head so the cane sticks, but this is another way you can use it. If you feel like it's sliding, it's okay, nothing happens. But you put it like this and you do hip drop or side hip drop. Dum, da, dum, dum, da, dum, da, another basic step that we can use is hagala. We can put the cane right here and we can do hagala around it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and kick it. Yes? Or we can do this backwards. Just still hagala. Kick it and start spinning. Right? Now, the cane, when we spin the cane, we're going to spin it and we're going to still do basic steps. Right? Now, the correct technique of spinning a cane, always make sure that your elbow, it is not downwards. You know, it depends on your space. If the roof is not that high, then please be careful, because then we're gonna hit the wall or we're gonna hit. It depends on your space, is how open you're gonna dance with the cane. But in this case, I'm gonna show you that the elbow has to be in a straight line with your shoulder. It has to be not that open. We don't dance like this. No, it has to be in a straight line with your body as well, parallel to your body, right here. Yes? And what we're gonna do is just move the wrist to the front and let the cane drop, okay? So from here, now also make sure when we're dancing on with the right hand, just put your left hand or the hand that you're not using behind your back, and right here just drop the cane down like that. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit forward so I don't hit the doors in the back. Now that I drop the cane, I'm gonna, with my wrist, I'm gonna take the cane upwards and let it fall and up without moving the elbow. I'm not gonna be moving the elbow. It's just wrist movement. Yeah, there's not a lot of effort. If you're making a lot of effort, you probably should try to just let the cane move because of the impulse of dropping it. Drop and then you just take it so it can go up and fall again, okay? We're not moving the wrist that much. We're just letting it drop, drop, and drop. The only impulse I'm giving to it is when I shove it to upwards, okay? And then let it fall again. It is only wrist movement. Do not move elbow, anything else. And your elbow, like this, if you don't have a lot of space, please just keep it next to your waist, like this, okay? If not, this is the correct form. Now, if we don't open the elbow, yeah, then the correct movement is going to happen because we have to follow that line, okay? We're not going to be moving the cane in a vertical circle. No, it has to be straight, a straight circle, like this, yeah? Be careful not to hit your head. Do it slowly. Now this cane is a little bit heavy, so the movement's not going to be that fast, and I have to be extra careful because I don't want to hit myself. But what we can do is we can twist. Or we can do guarda unus, dum tac, dum tac, dum tac, dum tac, dum tac, dum tac, dum tac. Or just the guarda unus normally. Yeah. Or still spin. I have a lot of things near me, so I don't want to hit anything. And the same movement, please practice it with the left because we need to train that left hand, right? The same movement. movement, just keep that circle vertical. Do not let the cane open. It's right here, and we let the cane drop and give the impulse to bring it up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like that. Yeah, I just hit my lamp, but that's fine. Now the same movement, we do it around your belly button. This is another movement. I'm gonna move myself a little bit right here. And the same movement, same technique. We just drop the wrist to the back, drop it and give the impulse to go up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up. Now this moment you have to be very careful because your head can be hit also. It is more easily to hit yourself with this movement. So that's why it is very important to please do this one right. So you're used to do that circle in a straight line. Because if we do this, we hit ourselves, okay? Like that. And with this movement, you can do twist. The same movement, we can do it above our head. Like that. And the same. And the same movement with the left hand. Now when we do a lot of skips or jumps, we can leave our cane right here in front and we can do shimmy, yeah? And front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. You can also do it without the chest shimmy. 1, 2. If you see all these movements, I don't do rubber bag or anything. It's just the entire foot hits the ground because it is folklore, and folklore is a grounded dance, okay? All the steps are gonna be heavyweight. And dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak, dum tak, dum dum tak, and back, front, back. You can do front back without twist if it's easier. Another step that I'm going to teach you that I love, it is, yeah, this one, where you skip. You put your weight on the front leg and take the left leg up and switch weight again and switch weight like this, but it's faster, right? So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah? I start with my weight in the front and I end with a weight in the front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the reason why I'm finished in the front is because finishing in the front, I'm gonna switch legs, right, left. Yeah, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna switch weights with the left, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and again right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Now, you can dance with your hands right here or extend it, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2. And another step. Okay, take the right leg up, knee up, and change left knee. Right, left, right, left, right, left, and now you can add a little bit of twist. Yala. Left leg. Now another step that requires a lot of, please be careful. We're gonna do annex. We're gonna turn the cane. We're gonna grab it from the base and we're gonna do annex, okay? The same movement, it is only wrist movement. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, the cane needs to pass near your body, but do not keep yourself like this, okay? a movement of wrist and take the elbow up, down, up, down, up, down. There's another way of doing this movement with taking it backwards like this. Yeah. And we drop. It is only wrist movements. 1, drop, take it up, drop, take it up, drop. Your wrist, it is going to be more engaged rather than the other one that is more, it could be easier, okay? Now let's improvise with all the movements we just did. Yeah? That's the mismar. We can start like this. Up. I'm just going to start Saidi Rhythm. So we're going to start with a hip drop, a Saidi hip drop, okay? And back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, and left. Kick. Do not worry if you don't have a cane. You can buy cheap ones on Amazon, or you can always use any stick you have around. And if you get blisters, don't worry. You will get them only at the beginning, because then you're gonna get used to it. Whatever you practice with the right arm, practice with the left, okay? Because then you can dance with two canes at the same time. Any basic step, you can use it in a Saidi, and you can adapt it with a cane, spinning over your head, around your belly button, next to your torso, and you can play a lot with canes as well, hagalas. It is up to your imagination. As long as you're on rhythm, please follow the rhythm. That is a 4/4 note rhythm. Okay, let's get a cool down. And stretch and rest. The other side. Folklore, it is beautiful. I love folklore because you can express so much. It is a very energetic dance, so enjoy it and have fun with it, okay? See you next class. Don't miss it. Thank you so much. Bye.